So I thought it was so clever making this hole in the back for the cable. It's working out great for this, but I completely forgot that these speakers I'm an idiot. So I completely forgot that the speaker's cable is soldered on. I cannot remove it. And so it has to come through the front and then plug in. It's a work in progress though, not styled or anything. We got some artwork at the top there I need to sort out. I need to top up some wine, clearly. And then obviously record player. We've got a Neil's guitar in front here, which I should probably move. Yeah, not bad for £83 on eBay. Really, really great. Got some books and albums and things in there. Need to sort it out. It's kind of one of those things where we just needed storage to chuck a bunch of stuff in for now, and then we'll deal with it later. And then got the records and a couple of things down there. And then it still has drawers as well, which I need to sort out. But yeah, £83 on eBay. I'm just tacking on the cat proofing with the living room update because I feel like it is an extension of it. We can't open the door without the cats getting out, and then I have a panic attack that they can get over the fence and run away because I smother them too much with my love. And so essentially, actually it's so embarrassing talking about this because it cost a huge amount of money to get Protector Pet to secure what I think is quite a small garden. I don't think it's big at all. Maybe that's just coming from South Africa and we used to bigger gardens. But essentially I had to prepare the fencing, take down the rotting little lattice thing on the side, and then I paid them, we'd be sitting down, I paid £2,400 including VAT for someone to come and install this fence, and we wouldn't have been able to afford it if we didn't get our deposit back from our flat, which I think covered it almost in its entirety, which is hectic. So yeah, the cats really enjoyed being outside though, which is really, really nice to see. We do have an issue of Benson pooping on the lawn like a dog and me going out with little baggies. I guess it's worth it, but it's a lot. So something I've always wanted to do, but everyone makes it sound so terrifying, like it's completely impossible, is to wallpaper. So when I was looking online for a bunch of different ideas for our front living room, I found this wallpaper that Anna Heyman has, and it's 100% our vibe. It's kind of giving me a little bit of Art Deco mixed with maybe some retro. You could even say it's like a little bit of a Victorian vibe. Who knows? I'm not gonna act like an expert here, but we know what we like, and it's basically all our colors. It's like a neutral pink with a green and then a bit of an orangey pink and black. And I really thought it would be great in this little niche here, which kind of would just give a little bit of a pop. Plus that wall was relatively smooth. Obviously your wall has to be quite smooth when you put wallpaper up. So that was great. Didn't have to do too much to it. Basically, I found a tutorial on YouTube that I'll link below, and it was incredibly helpful. You get your laser level, make sure that front first panel is absolutely straight. You don't continue moving on until you're 100% happy. You put the glue on the damn wall, guys. It's not about like soaking any paper and glue on tables or whatever freaked people out before about wallpaper. Times have changed. It's pretty easy. I basically put a bunch of glue in the pan took a roller, rolled it on the wall. The more glue you have, the better it is, because then you can actually shift your paper around. You can take the paper off, and like, it's so crazy because it does obviously bend, and like if you're taking it off and putting it back on, like it's super hardy. I was actually really, really impressed. I think the quality of this wallpaper is also really good. It's not cheap, which is why I also only did this wall, could only afford this wall, and it's actually slightly short, so we're going to do molding around it just to cover up the last 5 centimeters. Yeah, I mean the roll finished, so I had to make a plan. But honestly, very, very fun process. I quite enjoyed it, and then obviously cutting out plug points was a bit terrifying, but yeah, very happy with the result. The little niche space where I'm wallpapering is not too deep. It's only about 30 centimeters or so. So here's the plan. I got the double Ivar, which was £150. It also happens to be the only thing I could find that is 30 centimeters deep. I got bun feet from eBay. I needed 8 actually, so that cost $21.20. Neil picked out these cute sage handles from 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐑, and those were 4 for £34. I got a place called Pine Cut for You to cut a countertop for me to extend the unit all the way across. And then I got stain and varnish from Amazon. I'll link everything below. This is no tutorial in any way. I read a bunch of stuff saying that you should use wood conditioner before staining. I did that. I used quite a bit. And then I also read that you needed to use a cloth instead of little foamy goodies to put stain on. And then my hands, I should have worn gloves, I know, but my hands looked like hobbit hands for like a good week afterwards, especially around the nails. But it was a lot of fun. I think I used like a cut up t-shirt or something like that. I think people recommended just using an old t-shirt. So I did that, and it was, I really, really enjoy doing this kind of thing. It was incredibly time consuming, and Neil did bring up the whole, cost factor, my time over, like, was it worth it? And at least I get to look at something and say, I've made it. So I did stain all the wood, and then I assembled the goodies. My battery died, thank goodness, so you didn't have to watch me build the thing like a complete monkey. So far, this is how this corner is looking. I need to still varnish this. I'm waiting for my varnish to come from Amazon. Neil's just keen on a more glossy finish, which is, I don't mind it. These are the super cute knobs that I got from 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐑. So those will look super nice on the cabinet. The top I will only attach to the cabinet when I actually put up the molding. So I mentioned before that I ran out of 5 centimeters of wallpaper. I literally had nothing left. So going to get some molding from Deckwood. This will be the same color as the wall, and then we'll go all the way up and around, all the way around, like a nice little frame. So that's the plan. I thought that the leaves were quite cool. It just covers its space so nicely. And then we'll probably have to cork in the side. I still don't know if I want to do a miter cut at the top, or if I want one of those other little block cornice things. I'm still deciding on that. But so to do molding in that, it's really not cheap. It's going to cost, including delivery, over £300 just for this small section. If I worked it out correctly, I might be wrong. I just need to double check. I'm just trying to not stress about it yet. But I think it was about over £300 just to do this section. So with deckwood's cornice. But it's lovely. It's very cute.